Therese is the founder of Water Buffalo Club 716, a global community celebrating the spirit of Buffalo and, of course, the Bills. A lifelong fan and former president of the Greater Buffalo Sports Hall of Fame, Therese dedicated decades to honoring the city's sports legacy and uplifting her community. From the rock pile to today's Bills Mafia, Therese embodies the resilience, pride, and heart that defines Buffalo. You are working that hat, Therese. Congratulations. Learn more about all 32 nominees. Vote for your favorite. Visit NFL.com/fan of the year. And that last game, maybe she was feeling a little nervous, Jamie, but Therese is not doubting the Bills. Certainly, they have been a great team to root for lately.
Yeah, they have. I'm sure Therese, though, stresses out when that blue medical tent pops up because it feels like it happens all the time with this Bills team. They've been severely banged up this season, yet they've made it all the way to the AFC divisional round. This game is in Denver this weekend. Josh Allen, who's had his fair share of injuries across the year, was asked about where his toughness comes from.
Obviously, country boy, out in the middle of nowhere. My worst fear as a kid was missing games. Like, even when I got in trouble, my parents would threaten, like, missing a game and not playing in it. And I was like, all right, I'll behave, So, I don't know. I just love being out.
I love it.
Very relatable, Josh. I just don't want to be late to class, so I didn't have to, so I could play my basketball game. I get it.
We'll watch more of that later. Listen to more of that later as we do a regular break. But we got to get this football done. I apologize, guys. I waited like all day, and I'm like, there's one spot, and I even put it in the chat. I'm like, oh, I got to go. I had to go. I mean, and then, of course, things went longer than I thought. So it is what it is. I appreciate you guys' patience. Now, at the end of this, don't go anywhere because one person will get the first team. I got to type up that list. So, it can be the Bills, the Texans, the Patriots, or the Broncos. Also, the Seahawks, the Niners, the Bears, and the Rams. You'll get one of those teams. If that team goes on to win the Super Bowl, you'll get a $50 credit. If that team's a runner-up, you'll get a $20 credit. I think I have on there, 20 or 25, whatever I listed there. Dude, you want to hear a really funny story, though? So I'm trying to use ChatGPT to make some of those and stuff. And I put a literal picture of the bracket that you see on there. And I'm like, hey, make me this promo poster. Da, da, da. And it put 2 Patriots logos in at first. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? And I was like, well, just one. Unless you're saying that's who's going to win it all. I was like, just one. So they replaced it with where they got this from, I have no idea. But with a Kansas City Chiefs logo. Like, literally, even ChatGPT cheats for the Chiefs. He's like, we'll just slip them in the playoffs. They're always in there, right? They must have forgot. Let me put it in. I swear to God, I have to post it. Like, it cracked me up at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening? The Chiefs aren't in the playoffs. Stop trying to get them in, ChatGPT. But whatever. They're not in, so they can try. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. Random divisions, one note before we rip. Remember, if it's an NFL logo, it goes to that team. It doesn't matter who the player is. In the instance we pull something like a Rob Gronkowski, who is a retired player, it will go to his most years played, which would obviously be the Patriots. If it's a current player that's not playing, i.e., let's just say Odell Beckham, he's not retired, he's not playing, it would go to his last signed team. Only if it's not a logo football. We've never really ran into that. And then it goes to, if they played the same years, it's most games started. So those rules have been pretty set. We haven't really ran into it, maybe once or twice where we had an issue. But here we go. Good luck, everybody. All right. Get this paper. I'm going to back this camera up a little so you can see that I'm in the box. Reach in here and get this card. Nothing. We'll see who it is. All right, so 3-time Pro Bowl selection, 3-time first team All-Pro. He is a Super Bowl champion and an All-Decade team, an Alumni Career Achievement Award. He is on his team's Ring of Honor, and he is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, inducted in 2021. Not the biggest name. We are probably going to have to look this up, too, for most years played, because he played for multiple teams. It's going to be Drew Pearson with the Hall of Fame inscription. Think it's going to go to the Cowboys. Won a Super Bowl with the Cowboys. We're going to have to do another one of these because I want the logo ball. I have some more of these. Let me do a little research here. Drew Pearson. We're going to do a little Wikipedia. Man, some of these are great. That's not the one. National Football League, Dallas Cowboys. Let's Wikipedia you, Drew Pearson. Professional career. Dallas every year. Dallas every year. So it does go to the Dallas Cowboys, which would be the NFC East, to an Eagles fan, I believe, Dakota Reed. I thought it was, but I always like to make sure when there's no logo, the ball feels sweet, though. It's pumped, too, man. Makes me want to play. Dakota, you got yourself the Drew Pearson Hall of Fame inscription with the number inscription. The auto looks great. It's clean auto. Cool ball. NFL logo. We're posting another one. But you're not done yet, guys, because here's what we got to do. And actually, I want to try something. I got to see who gets the first thing we do is I'll random the names, okay? And then we'll random the team. So we'll see who wins first. So I got to type all or carry over all these names. So give me a second for that. Now, let me see if I can bring this up. One second, buddy. All right. It's a little squished. Give me 1 second here. Well, we'll just do it like this. See if we can see it. This is who's going to win the spot. Should pop up. Jason Mello, you are our winner. All right. Now we're going to type in all the teams here that you can win from. All right. Are you ready? We have the Bills, Patriots, Broncos, and the Texans. We have the Seahawks, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Bears. The teams that are left. Jason, here we go. All 8 teams are in. All right, Jason, you have the 49ers. If the 49ers win the Super Bowl, you win a $50 credit. If they make it to the Super Bowl and lose, you will have a I think I had $20 credit. Let me double check that. Bring you over here. Let's see what I put on the thing just to confirm so I know what's going on here. Runner-up gets $20 credit. All right. We're going to go ahead and random up another one, but Drew Pearson going out to Dakota. Jason Mello getting the 49ers. All right, guys. I'll be back. Peace. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye.